Mark, Craig, Rati, ladies and gentlemen. Now India is on the rise. The economy is of a decent size, and growth will now accelerate, and soon we will celebrate GDP growth that's somewhat better than China, that amazing go-getter. We are constantly being told that the developing world is growing old, and China too will now start aging, just as India is luckily staging its greatest growth in the working force, and the dependency ratio, of course, will fall and stay low for years to come. And that is the argument in sum for our demographic dividend. It's not for us to merrily spend, but neither should it just be spurned. It's not for granted, but must be earned. It should be clearly understood that untrained hordes do us no good. Alas, inadequate education is the bane of our nation. School leavers are few and far between. In tertiary education, fewer are seen, and vocational education is very thin. So how could we possibly win? Could the National Skill Development Corporation provide salvation for our nation? Economic opportunity can beckon, and yet we would have to reckon with a world in rapid change and outcomes in an uncertain range. Technology is advancing fast. We've little guidance from the past, and learnings are soon obsolete. We'll have to master the feat of continuous lifetime learning if we want to keep on earning. The workforce of the future, I fear, will see many changes in career, and skills will constantly hone. If the first job's a mere stepping stone, there is perhaps no decision that would require as much precision as the choice of a good career. So how should we decide to steer the youth who have to make this choice? Now in the past, they had no voice. The parents often chose by fashion, ignoring aptitude or passion, and few were thought respectable or financially acceptable. But now the choice is very wide, and perfect matching can be tried. Job needs can fit with aptitude, and satisfaction with attitude. And early intervention's best, with both an interview and test that gives time for preparation and options for reconsideration. In case of error, we've always got a chance at a second shot. And if we are really to succeed, a professional approach is what we need. An international association can help develop our nation. Best practices can be adopted, new members can then be co-opted, good information can be provided, all young adults can be guided with a professional approach by a good career guidance coach who would know how well to steer each one to a matched career. And thanks to ICEDC, we will achieve our destiny of economic and social growth. I hope that we'll succeed in both, thanks to a brilliant working force that proves to be the perfect source for all the needs of the economy and yet escapes all drudgery, since none are just poorly patched and all have been ideally matched. And I just hope I live to see an India striving happily with all well matched and all well skilled, all working well and all fulfilled. Thank you.